Hi, I'm Dr. Joe DeMarco, chiropractor and owner of OcraMed Health, and today's video is on functional training. Now, functional training is a great way to work out. It gets your heart rate up, it works your full body. In particular, it does a number on your core, and I really like to work it into my weekly programs periodically. The footage you're about to see, we filmed up at the zoo in Epping, New Hampshire, which is just a tremendous health club up there. If you ever get a chance and you're up in the Epping, New Hampshire area, you definitely want to catch a workout at the zoo. It's a great place. Give them a call. Ask for James Davis. He's a master trainer up there, and he does a great job running that club. So let's take a look at some of the circuits we did. We did 3 separate circuits up at the zoo, and I ran through, as a workout, I ran through each of these circuits 3 times. And I can tell you, I was pretty sore the next day. It was a great workout. So let's start. I want to show you the first circuit and what we did here. So we started by, we set up 3 different platforms and did some, holding some dumbbells. We did some plyo jumps into a deep squat. And as you can see, the platforms were at different heights. And then once we got off the third one, I began a series of bent over rows into a deadlift, and we did this for several reps. Now, keep note on these exercises here. The back position nice and flat, trying to keep the head neutral. I'm not looking up and putting my neck into a big extension, which is not good for your neck. Kept it neutral with the rest of my body. Buttocks is out, knees are bent slightly. Trying to keep good form here. I think we did about a dozen reps of bent over rows into the deadlifts with the dumbbells. Then we did a series of bear crawls. Now, if you've never done a bear crawl, give it a try. It is just a great functional movement. It's just, you feel it all through your core. You try to keep your back as flat as you can. Keep the shins parallel to the ground. And as you can see here, we went forward. I bear crawled to the side, and then we bear crawled backwards. Very important. Try to keep that back flat. Sometimes they say you should try to balance a glass on your back to make sure you're keeping it flat. When we got done with the forward, sideways, and backward bear crawl, I got into like a one-arm plank position here, and I was alternating arms, as you can see, and I'm pulling the sled towards me. It's very important. As I'm pulling, I'm trying to keep my elbow tight to my side and pulling my elbow towards my midsection, keeping a nice tight core area. And then what we did was I went down again and did the same movement all over again. One thing about this movement, as you can see, I'm trying to keep a nice hollow or tight midsection, not letting it arch. And as I was doing this, I really felt this through my midsection. And it was pretty exhausting. This was a great circuit. This is the second circuit I did. I had what's called sliders under my feet. And as you can see, I did a push-up and then slid my feet forward, walked my hands out, and did another push-up. And did a series of these down the turf. Once again, great core movement. Midsection was burning as we were doing these. Chest and triceps. Did a series of those till I got to the very end of the turf, and ran over to the tire and did a series of some tire flips. Now, when you're flipping the tire, once again, the head is neutral. I'm not sticking it out into extension. I'm keeping the back nice and flat, bending the knees, and as you can see, to give it that little extra flip at the end, the knee comes up, gives the tire a little kick over with the knee. Then I grabbed the sledgehammer here, and this was fun. Came up and around with the sledgehammer onto the tire, as if you're not tired enough at this point. Swinging that big sledgehammer was pretty exhausting. You're pretty much working every muscle in your body swinging this sledgehammer. It was a great workout, and I'm a lefty, so this was like my natural swing, and I did it 10 times, and then this felt really awkward. I swung it in a righty position, which felt really weird, but it probably worked some muscles I'm not used to working. And just like the circuit before, this was pretty exhausting, and like I said, we ran through each of these circuits 3 times, so it was a pretty intense workout the other day doing this functional work. Then the last circuit we put together was we did a series of walking lunges holding a barbell over the head. I like doing lunges in this manner. I find that it's a great way to work the lower body, but it's also I like doing with the barbell or even dumbbells over my head. It really works the upper back and shoulders. So I really enjoy this. I do lunges like in different similar ways. I'll hold like one dumbbell, two dumbbells, the barbell, but I like doing lunges in this manner. After that, once again, came back to the sled, rowing with one arm, hopping back, rowing with the opposite arm, and we did this all the way down the turf. Once again, anything in this manner when you're pulling or rowing, it's really important to keep the knees bent, the back flat, and the head neutral to prevent injuries. Now we had a little camera mishap here. The camera gets shut off just temporarily for a second and pick back up here. Once again, walking lunges now back the opposite way as if my legs weren't already tired enough. And as I drop into the lunge, I'm actually pressing the kettlebells overhead. This is another great variation of walking lunges. And at this point, I remember running through this circuit, and by the time I got to this series of lunges, my legs were really on fire. So these were three really good functional circuits that we performed the other day. It was a great workout. Okay, so there was three different functional circuit workouts. If you're not doing some functional training in your workout in your weekly series of workouts, you definitely want to add it in, even if it's just once a week. Sometimes once every 10 days. But besides doing your calisthenic and gymnastic type of exercises and your basic weight training, throw in some functional training. You'd be surprised how much it really nails your core and your midsection and just every muscle of your body. This is the type of stuff we do at OcraMed Health on our 90-day fitness program to get you into the best shape of your life. We're taking calisthenic and gymnastic movements and combining it with basic weight training over a 90-day period to build lean muscle mass without the bulk. If you're interested in this program, go to my website, www.ocramedhealth.com, and sign up for our program today. If you're enjoying these videos, please subscribe to my channel, OcraMed Health, on YouTube. Questions about exercises or injuries, just leave a question comment in the comments section below. I always get back to everyone who writes. And don't forget, OcraMed Health is keeping you fit forever.